Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, salutations to those that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth and all fair truth and sincerity. Alright, it's the brother. I'm on the bot from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. We'll get to sentence going to this article I ran into. About what's going on with inflation and the cost of living going up. So I'm gonna start off reading the article. It said how Americans can cut costs and save amid the pain of record inflation. So it said the pain of inflation. So that's the times that we are in and heading into nothing but great sorrows, man. It's just the beginning, but it's gonna get bad out here. A lot of people be out here, trying to survive, and gonna be people out here that's looking out for themselves, man. Those great troubles are ahead. The times of Jacob's trouble for the so-called Negro Latino natives are ahead. You got these other Israelite camps that think that Jacob's trouble is not gonna happen, or they don't understand or don't understand about what Jacob's trouble is about. They think that it already happened, whatever. But nah, we had the times of slavery, but now Jacob's trouble is a time that, hey man, it's gonna be worse, way worse than it was in times of slavery. Just what's coming, man. It's gonna get bad out here. So you're gonna have people out here, people out here running around, fighting each other for food, man. For the last bread and last pack of meat, So it's gonna get to that point, man. Cause the store shelves gonna be not full, man. They're gonna be empty, man. Looking empty or being empty. So we in those times, but as we go forward in these prophecies, but I'm gonna read some of this article. It's a government data shows that inflation has broken another 40-year plus record. And even Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen predicted higher prices could be with us for the rest of the year. So Janet Yellen is predicting that these prices gonna be here for the rest of the year. Ain't no dropping the prices, none of that. She's saying it's gonna stay or rise. The higher prices inflation, is gonna rise more. It's gonna get badder. She ain't say it's gonna get. She saying it's gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. It's probably like the prices is gonna stay for the rest of this year. As she was predicting. But reading on, we're likely to see another year in which 12-month inflation numbers remain uncomfortably high. Yellen says. She said uncomfortably. So we are heading to those uncomfortable times. It's gonna get tighten. Things gonna tighten up. People gonna start. And I bought an article about it's out there about rationing. Food ration. People gonna have to start. Taking it easy what they eat and what they use in their household, because things finna get tight. For like high prices, food prices, products. Things that you use on a daily. Those things finna start going up. So we in those times, man. And hopefully, and it all boils down to you being, the Lord Yahweh, have mercy upon you and being part of that righteous number of the 144,000 of the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, or the Israelites. And everybody else that's not a part of that number gonna be facing these hard times, and they calling on Jesus, and that's not the name, or they do have the name Yahushua. And you better be right with the Lord Yahushua. You better be of that righteous number. That's the only way the Lord Yahushua is gonna deliver you, man. Cause not everybody gonna be delivered and have mercy from the Lord Yahweh Shai in these times going forward, man. You know, when all hell breaking loose in society collapsing, you know. You know, that those times, are ahead. But see, reading on. So that's a customer price index data showed that inflation shot up to 7.9% in February over the last year, and the fastest gain since 1982. It's a hopes that inflation will be temporary, not have been that hopes that inflation will be temporary have not been dashed it. You know, I hope I said that right. So man, shit. She said, yeah, shit, think that inflation, thing gonna go back, go back down. The price gonna go back to normal. Prices gonna go back to normal. But Janet Yellen said, nah, that's not the case. I said, we heading to some, into times of where these food prices is not gonna stop rising. This inflation is not gonna stop. Let's see. See some more on this. I read this right here. It says, rising prices may kill any joy you may feel from retail therapy, according to research from Duke University. So yeah, man, we in those times, man. It said, as we feel financial constraint, we're more likely to second guess our decision and wonder if we could have made a better choice. So man, let's see. Yeah, see. So yeah, that just kind of hit some points in the article, but yeah, that's what it is, man. These people were gonna start feeling it, man. And I said, Janet Yellen, she predicting it. She say, these prices not gonna stop. These prices gonna, keep, these inflation prices gonna start keep rising up for the rest of the year, man. And so we in those times, man. We in I say, Lord Yahweh, bringing these prophecies about, man. And it's not gonna slow down. Lord Yahweh to bring these plagues, these great times of trouble, the plagues, people, feeling, the Lord Yahweh his wrath and judgments are, gonna be brought upon his earth, which is, it's gonna be some very, very, very bad times ahead. But I'll get some scriptures going to this. This 2 Ezra 16:7. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? So Ezra asking, the Lord, hey man, who gonna deliver me in those days, seeing the vision? What's going down, the prophecy, seeing the vision, what's going down. Especially in these times here, seeing the vision, what's going down, like, hey, you're gonna deliver me in those days, at the end of the world, or the so-called Esau Edomite's world that we are in right now. We're at the end of this damn devil world, but what comes with the end of a rulership, the transition into another rulership, another kingdom, which the kingdom of heaven is going to be the nation of the nation of Israelites, so-called Negro Latino natives, Israel. That's the people of the Lord. That's going to be the next rulers. But when the transition, from a kingdom to another, is not going to be smooth. It's going to be a tough transition, So that's what we in. A lot of death and destruction is coming, man. That's why Ezra's like, woe is me, who gonna deliver me? And I said, I don't want, Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna be one to deliver. His elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, Israelites, in the times that's ahead. and then hopefully, be a part of a righteous, and hopefully, me myself, and like I said, Apostle Ezra brother, we say we hopefully be part of righteous number, that we have mercy from Lord Yahweh Shai to be delivered. But what's about to come, because it's gonna get real ugly out here, man. But 2 Ezra 16:8, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. So we in the beginning of the sorrows and great mournings, man. Heading as we head, forward. People finna start feeling it, man. They're gonna know that the men of the Lord from Apostle Ezra brother of Great Millstone got this truth, the word of the Lord, or the word of the Lord through Spirit by Yahweh Shai. We had the correct doctrine and understanding of this Bible, of this truth. And it ain't all goddamn sunshine and rainbows. It ain't all pretty, it ain't all good, we come with the good and the bad. We come with, and you come with the good, then we come with the bad, the bitter and the sweet. So we head into some, not so sweet times. We head into some bitter, sorrowful times, man. It's gonna get worse, as we go forward in these prophecies. But I'm reading on the beginning of famine and great death, and the beginning of war. So we at the beginning of the beginning stages of what's going on, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. What's going on? You got going on with Russia right now, and Ukraine and so forth. We in the beginning stages. So as we go forward, and it's gonna get just worse, and a lot of things gonna drastically change. Society gonna change. People out here gonna start, really feeling it, man. Feeling the wrath and judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Feeling the plagues that the Lord Yahweh Shai was gonna bring. That the Apostle Ezra brother and Great Millstone be telling you for years and prophesying. This wicked kingdom, Esau Edomite's downfall. That Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna bring His wrath and destruction. A great judgment upon this wicked kingdom, man. But reading on, in the power shall stand in fear in the beginning of evils. So yeah, man. So, hey, man. The ones that's, in high positions, whatever, they gonna start seeing, knowing that there's a higher power, man. When they see these plagues and that the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring, man, they gonna be like, oh shit, that's something, there gotta be a higher power. But this is, gonna be something that they really think they, out in their mind of seeing these things happening. The beginning of evils, bad times are ahead, man. So we at the beginning. And what shall I do when those evils come? So Ezra say, Ezra saying, what shall he, do when the evils come, the bad times come? Hey, the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, men of the Lord that's in the truth, the believers, this word, Lord Yahweh Shai, this doctrine, this truth, and having faith in Lord Yahweh Shai. You gotta trust Lord Yahweh Shai, have faith, and pray. Seriously pray as we go forward, and hope for His mercy and deliverance from His wrath and destruction. Hope for His mercy and deliverance from His wrath and destruction, because that's what's coming. That's what's coming to the kingdom of America, Babylon the Great. Nothing's good coming, man. Things are gonna get worse and worse, man. But see from there, if I'm go to Matthew 24:21, I didn't want to make this too long. But then shall there be great tribulation, such as not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. So yeah, so that's what's coming, the great troubles. The great troubles are ahead, man. You can't wrap around your mind how it's gonna be, how bad it's gonna get. The men of the Lord, we have, insight how it's gonna be, but until it actually happens, when it's in your face, you'll be like, man, I didn't know it was gonna be this bad, But that's what's coming, man. Lord Yahweh Shai finna bring it, man. He's finna bring it, to this, wicked kingdom, Esau Edomites, and to those that, are not part of that righteous number, that Lord Yahweh Shai gonna have exemption from facing his, from what's about to come, being exempt from the Lord Yahweh Shai of His plagues and His great wrath and destruction that He's gonna bring, to this world, to the so-called Esau Edomites world, to America, Babylon the Great. So with that, I didn't want to make it too long. So again, I like to all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Rashad, by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister, brothers, to the few Aqua sisters. Do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh keep fighting with that. Keep fighting with that. Say shalom.